you having tremendous difficulty getting up in the morning? Do you have ongoing fatigue with lack of desire? But you seem to be very alive and energetic late at night? If you fall into any of these categories, then you may want to suspect for hypotension. Hypertension is one of the leading illnesses among the adult population. But it appears to be that most people doesn't seem to pay much attention to hypotension, which is a low blood pressure. Hypotension doesn't cause immediate threat, but hinders many daily activities. Oriental medicine has been paying tremendous attention for treating hypertension. We will examine hypertension in this edition of the Oriental Medical Digest. A pressure is required within the blood vessel for the heart to properly send the blood throughout the body. This is called as a blood pressure. A normal blood pressure ranges from systolic measurement of 139 and below and diastolic measurement of 89 and below. Hypotension refers to lower blood pressure than the normal figure with a systolic measurement lower than 100 and diastolic measurement below 60. In other words, blood is pumped out of the heart without enough force in hypotension.
The patient must be examined for common symptoms such as headache, dizziness, palpitation, and frequent startles.
Can you explain the details of essential hypotension?
Essential hypotension is known to be genetically linked by Western medicine, but Oriental medicine considers the constitutional characteristics as well as the genetic causes. An idea behind this reasoning is from the signs of deficiency among hypotension patients. Deficiency in yang, qi, blood, yin, and an overall decrease in the body function likely contributes to the onset of hypotension.
Typical signs of the hypotension is fatigue and general asthenia. Without engaging in much activities, body becomes fatigued without much energy. Hypotension patients can take a deep sleep and the body feels heavy after the sleep. But the condition seems to recover as the time progresses in the afternoon. Thus, the head always feels heavy with lack of appetite and suffers from indigestion. Female hypotension patients may have menstrual difficulties as well. There seems to be a common linkage of physical appearances and personality among the hypotension patients. They are usually small in stature, skinny, and has pale complexion. As we have seen so far, Oriental medicine lays more emphasis on the essential hypotension caused by the body's constitution. This is based on a belief that changing one's constitution can lead to successful treatment. Oriental medicine categorizes human body constitution into either cold type or warm type. Hypotension patients fall into the cold type, thus the body must be warmed. For the best treatment, patients' precise symptoms must be diagnosed and fortify the weakness with an herbal prescription. Herbs such as astragalus, aconite, and ginseng are often used for the hypotension. Ginseng is the most significant herb, and usually up to 80 grams of ginseng is cooked for a single dose. Herbs like ginseng and astragalus warm up the body and promote the blood circulation to overcome many symptoms associated with hypotension. But these herbs should be taken at least a couple months before the result appears.
Invisible energy, known as qi or life force, flows within the meridian. When the flow of qi is obstructed, an acupuncture needle is inserted to invigorate the circulation of qi. A technique known as Taeguk acupuncture method inserts a needle on Taeyeon, Shinmun, and Buryu to relieve psychological anxiety and reduce stress buildup.
이 부위는 태연혈로
This point is called Taeyeon, which is the source point of the lung meridian and strengthens the lung energy.
두 번째, 시문혈은
Another point, known as Shinmun, a significant point on the heart meridian, also calms the mental state.
신장혈의 대표적인 혈자리인 부류는 신장에 있어서는 사하지 말라는 방법이 있듯이
This point is Buryu, which strengthens the overall energy of the body.
대표적인 혈자리입니다. 대동과 음백혈은
The points of Daedon and Unbek are located in opposition to the energy circulation. Thus, needling here can sedate the energy. Points of Sobu and Unbek are located in the same direction as the energy circulation, and needling here will calm the mental state and promote the digestive system.
할 수가 있습니다. 그래서 특히나 저혈압 환자에 있어서는 입과 입이
It is
다무는
important
것처럼
that the needles are inserted either upward or downward at the points of Injung and Sungjang to avoid the energy escaping from the holes generated by the acupuncture needles.
치료를 합니다. 내쉬고
Breathe out,
내쉬고 천천히 쉬세요. 들이쉴 때는
breathe out,
내쉬고 크게 들이쉬시고
breathe out,
내쉬고 크게
Breathe
들이쉬시고
in.
천천히 하세요.
and out.
내쉬고
In
내쉬고
and out.
내쉬고 이와 같은 호흡법은
This type of breathing technique should be done quickly for about 5 to 10 cycles.
왜냐면은 지나치게
Be aware that too vigorous breathing can cause dizziness, nausea, and vomiting.
예, 주의하셔야 됩니다.
A natural herb such as mugwort is heated to warm the affected area, which promotes healing efficacy by increasing the leukocyte counts in the area and by improving the yang energy of the body.
Moxibustion is another important medium for treating hypotension. Heat generated from the mugwort leaves and chemical reactions tremendously benefit the patient. Moxa is placed just above the umbilicus for about 15 minutes. Proper diet is important for hypertension patients. Unlike other disease, it is recommended to increase salt intake. High salt concentration will induce constriction of blood vessels to raise the blood pressure. Like hypertension, a disease that doesn't require immediate treatment are not the only dangerous illness. If there's an illness that causes frequent fatigue, dizziness, and lack of desire, it must be treated immediately. Hopefully we have provided beneficial information, and thank you for joining us.